Road Vendetta. Wow. This is not my typical type of game because it is just utter chaos. But you know what? I was set up correctly for this. And I think that anybody going into playing Thunder Road Vendetta needs to know that this game is just stupid chaos. And I think if you can wrap your brain around that, you can really enjoy this game. I think you can have a lot of fun. And for all you people that this is what you like, cool, that's awesome. But for people like me, I need to come into this with the proper mindset, and then I had a blast. Now, in Thunder Road Vendetta, you are kind of sort of racing, but mostly you're just driving around, hitting people, smashing them into rocks, shooting them down with helicopters, and just jumping over ramps and just absolute utter chaos, right? And so I like that. I like that we all have like a little bit of a special ability, but it's minor. I like that we are just slamming and ramming and catching on fire and blowing up and just all that kind of stuff. I think it's fun. I think it's thematic. I think it's great. And you can actually win the game. You can race to the end. It's possible. Maybe not likely, but it is possible. And so I think there's fun story moments. I think there's a good goal. I think the interaction is great. So there's a lot of fun going on in Thunder Road Vendetta. My small critique is that when you run into other people's cars, you roll to see, where you end up, where you spin out, who ends up where, all of that kind of stuff. And when you do that, sometimes you'll run into another car and you'll have to do that whole process again. And then sometimes you slam back into the car you came from, and it's just like this back and forth thing. And I get, thematically, it kind of makes sense that when you're in a car accident, like your car just flies around and hits things, and you don't really get to plan that. You can't just be like, hey, I'm going to topple over a semi and conveniently roll into this parking spot over here that I wanted to go to anyways. Like, you can't do that stuff in real life, so I get it. But that's just a minor little peeve of mine that I find, like, it just kind of slows down the game to be like, I'm bouncing here, then I bounce here, then I roll to bounce here, and then I roll to bounce here, and then I roll back, bounce here, and I ended up in the same spot I started in? What happened? So Thunder Road Vendetta is a lot of fun. Once again, be in that right mindset. I'm going to give this a 7.5. I think it's cute. I think it's a great idea. And I think that they hit exactly what they were trying to hit, and I can be on board for that.